Shalom. I want to talk to you today about the word church, where that word church come from, and what does it actually mean, and are we the church, meaning Israelites? Uh, the church came out of Circe, and I'm not saying the name to give the name power, and not Yahusha, but the question is, who is Circe? This is the etymology dictionary, and I'm going to show you here is that word church. The you see Old English. It shows you where it came from. Circe. And also have church here, public place of worship, and then it says Christians collectively. So this is the place for Christians. This is where the Christians they are using that term, but they don't know where the word church came from. And this is what I'm going to show today. But let's see who is Circe. And here she is. She is a Greek goddess, female deity. And this is who they're claiming to be in. And I'm going to leave links to this so you can see for yourself. I'm going over here to Wiki, and it says in Greek mythology, Circe, and you can also see in the Greek Kirke, is a goddess of magic. So this is who we're talking about. Here's one of the same pictures right here of her, and you can see she have a hand in the air with her wand, and she have a cup in her hand, just like Babylon, with her portions in it. And she is a witch, a goddess of magic, enchantress, a sorceress. So this is who she is. And the daughter of Helios, the deity of the sun. So, Christianity cannot get away from sun worship. It's solely based around sun worship. It says Circe was renowned for her vast knowledges in portions and herbs. So this is who she is, and this is who she dealt in through the use of magic potions and a wand or staff. She transformed her enemies and those who offend her into animals. So let's go back to one of those pictures that we saw here. And this one right here, you can see that's the body of a man, but it has a head of an animal. And this is what she does to her enemies. Let's go on here. Let's see where this word. What happened is this is not. Some people think it's mistranslation. It's not a mistranslation. They didn't translate it at all, actually. And the word that was used here is ekklesia, and that word is the G1577. And this is what it means: the assembly of the Israelites. So you can see ecclesia, which is the Greek word, it has nothing to do with the word church. It's ecclesia, and it means the assembly of the Israelites. Now we have a lot of people using this word church, and they call themselves the church. And we know that the Christians do this. This is where we came from. But the problem is a lot of Israelites, they come out of the churches, but they still claiming to be or holding on to that name, that title, church, and they even put it within their titles of the name of their congregation. And that's a grave mistake, and it's done in error. And a lot of people don't know it. I'm going to read Jeremiah 5:26 through 31. And it says, "For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that seeketh snares. They set traps, they catch men. As a cage is full of birds, so are the houses full of deceit. So right here, we're seeing that these houses that he's talking about is these church houses, and they are full of deceit. This we know. Anyone that's in the truth, that's been in the truth for a while, we understand it's full of deceit and lies. It says, therefore, they are become great and grown rich or wax rich. These church houses are full of people, meaning, and then the people in turn giving money, and these leaders are rich. They're grown rich. They are waxing fat. They shine, and it says, yea, they overpass or they surpass the deeds of the wicked. And you know, it's something, and the reason they surpass the deeds of the wicked, because they claim this life of righteousness. They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper. And the right of the needy, do they not judge? So they don't care about those things. The only thing those guys cares about is money. He says, shall I not visit for these things, said Yahuwah? Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? He's asking a question. What were they, what is he going to do about this? And he says, a wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests rule by their means. And my people love to have it so. It's sad, and it's sad to see. But the people, they love to have it so. They look happy in those churches. And he asked a question, but what will their end be? So that's the question that that's what he's asking here. What will their end be? Their end will not be pretty. Psalms 119:104 says this, and we claim to walk in the truth. And this is a piece of truth that many need to grab hold to, and they need to turn loose those lies, part of those lies that enslaved us. This is what it says. Therefore, through your precepts, I get understanding. Therefore, I hate every false way. So part of this church, what I'm saying here today is part of this word church, it shouldn't be in our mouth. We're not a part of no female deity, because that's who she is. We're not a part of it. That's not who we are. And also Psalms 119:128, therefore I esteem all thy precepts concerning all things to be right, and I hate every false way. So we should hate these false ways that that's before us today. Like I said, I'm going to leave links to these, and I just skimmed over this just to bring it to your attention and to let you know that if you're going to walk in the truth, we got to get rid of these pagan words, these pagan idols that's attached to these pagan words. And it holds weight, it holds power to it. And a lot of people use these, they use these words and don't understand what they're using. If we're going to walk in the truth, then let's walk in the truth, and let's hate every false way. Shalom.